Uptrends. A lot of people ask me, Chris, when are you going to enter the market? When are you going to jump right in? So the key is you want to buy uptrends. Here's an example why. So let's say this is Bitcoin USD chart on Gemini. All right, so let's say you were buying dips. I mean, you could have been buying here at 7,200. In a bear market, buying dips equals losing money. Yeah, we know in the future everything's going to be golden, but right now the key is to buy confirmation of an uptrend. You can try to catch falling knives and buy and try to time the bottom, but it's basically impossible. So even if you're buying here at 6,000, you definitely accrued pretty big losses where we're at right now. I think we're going to go down and see 3,000. It might not be this month, might not even be next month, but I think 3,000 is definitely in the cards. Here's what we're missing. We haven't got this huge volume spike that we need to come into the market. It's called capitulation. Really shows a change in momentum. If we go back here real fast and look at the daily chart, here's a green volume spike. This is the biggest one. And you can see this is a huge turnaround. We went from 6,500 up to, we almost doubled in price right here. So you could have made 100% if you would have bought this dip and sold the top. Okay, so you want to have these green, huge spikes in volume, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, well, we haven't had it yet. So we've had a bunch of big red volume, which definitely shows that the market is weak, and this has kind of been coming. It's important to buy uptrends. And let me just define what an uptrend is real fast. An uptrend describes the price movement of a financial asset when the overall direction is upward. Notice how each successive high and low is located above the previous ones. This low right here is higher than this low. Low, high, higher, low, because 3 is higher than 1. So this is your high. This is a higher high because it's higher than this high. Okay, and then this is a higher low again because it's higher than this low. So you've got your low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is an uptrend. So this is what you're looking for as far as when do you want to get into this market. Even if we're just in a situation where it's just a short uptrend. You know, if you're buying here, you get confirmation right about here. Yeah, you didn't catch the bottom, the sweetest part, but you also didn't fall off a cliff, which is definitely a possibility. So you want to buy these uptrends, and then when you see signs of a top, which a lot of times I'll go over and I'll mention in group. This big dip was pretty unexpected. Obviously, I knew something was up because I haven't opened up any positions and we really didn't get good confirmation of an uptrend. An uptrend provides investors with an opportunity to profit. Selling a security once it has failed to create a higher peak and trough is one of the most effective ways to avoid large losses that can result from a change in trend. Many technical traders also draw trend lines to identify an uptrend and spot possible trend reversals. Entering an uptrend. The best time to enter an uptrend is when the price retraces back to support level. Support can come from a trend line, a moving average, previous price action. Traders can also use momentum indicators like RSI, Relative Strength Index, to help determine whether an issue may be reaching an oversold level. Also, good entry points in an uptrend should have a confluence of support from multiple indicators. Anytime you're looking at these indicators, you want to see maybe a candlestick pattern that supports your theory. You want to see RSI below 20 or above 80 to support your theory. You want multiple indicators to basically confirm your theory. So just to show you what's going on with Bitcoin, is actually looking a little bit better. Let's go back to the 4-hour chart. I really use the 4-hour chart most of the time. I recommend that. Sometimes I drop to the hourly, maybe 5 minutes if I'm about to make a trade. Okay, so here we've got our low. All right, our low was down here at 42.09. Okay, and we have our high 47.48. And you can see this up here. You got OHLC, open, high, low, close. You mouse over one of these candles, you can see exactly these numbers. So you got your low, high. Here's your higher low because this low is higher than this low. You're looking at the candle body closes. Okay, so we're looking at this line right here. Okay, versus this one. Here's your high, So we want this high right here. Really what we want to see, you want your candles to close above this level. And then an even better situation would be if you get a pullback. So we shoot up here and you get a pullback down to this level from this high and then a bounce higher, okay? That is the best situation that we could ask for right here. That would be huge confirmation because it says, hey, we broke through here and then we used that as support. So we identify, this price action identifies that this high is very valid. And then we bounce at this point. And again, we're not getting in down here, but that's okay because what you don't want to happen is this. Like you've got to look at every dollar like it's your last dollar. Everybody gets in this market and people are pumping the price. Hey, Bitcoin's going to 50,000. Bitcoin's going to 100,000. People are like, well, I'll just keep buying the dip because I know that in the end it's golden. Well, what if it's not? What if quantum computers come down and completely destroy cryptocurrency? Probably won't happen, but you have to have that mindset. The traders that make the most money in crypto have a mindset like, hey, these are my last dollars. I cannot jeopardize my capital. You want to use your capital and make it work for you. You don't want to buy here and then, okay, we're still falling, so I'll buy more. And then you buy more down here. Will it work? Sometimes. But if you're doing this and not exiting positions when we were at 15,000, you've lost a ton of money, okay? So again, it's a lot more beneficial. The trend is your friend. You want to buy with the trend. Obviously, shorting is the other direction where you're basically betting against Bitcoin and you profit off the negative price action in Bitcoin. But we're not quite at that level yet, so we'll go over that later. I just want to get this video out, just kind of know and understand uptrends, buying uptrends, and then Bitcoin and crypto right now is obviously tanked, but don't worry, in the future, everything's going to be golden. But don't focus on the future. Focus on today. Make smart trades now. You're not going to make your losses back in a day or two. It's just not how this works. So you have to focus on small incremental increases in value of your portfolio on a day-to-day basis to build back that capital. So that's the goal of the group, is to help you move forward. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you guys soon.